Namaste, brothers and sisters in the light of love. I greet you. I would like to introduce in a short video right now some primary texts which are going to help us dive deep into an understanding of the Vedic cosmology, which reveals to humanity the great spiritual science of divine creation. Now, I hope that you, with an open mind, you can understand that I am not pushing any religious views. This is, again, a spiritual science which has been delineated and delivered through the ancient Sanskrit writings known as the Vedas. There are some corollary texts here. These help people integrate and understand this knowledge, which can be complex. Fortunately, we live in a very blessed age where this divine wisdom has been descended or passed down to us in a most appropriate and pure channel. Great enlightened beings have very carefully protected this wisdom and in an unaltered way delivered it to us. We have some English translations. The origin or source text I will refer to is called the Srimad Bhagavatam. This is the first canto in a series of about 12 cantos, which is the ancient histories of all the incarnations and avatars of the Supreme Being, which take place in the material world for the upliftment of creation and the material creation to progress. There are two realities. There is the spiritual transcendental reality or worlds, and there is the material cosmic creation. We, you and I, happen to live in the material cosmic creation. However, we are eternal spiritual beings, individuals, and we come from Source. Source is not an impersonal nothingness. It is the divine person. And that is not because us humans want to anthropomorphize God. It simply is all of creation comes from the creative mind of the Creator. And that Creator is a personality, because variety and personality do not come from an impersonal source. This is logical too. So what we have here are some books I want to introduce you to. One would be Puranic Cosmology. This was put together by His Holiness Danavir Goswami, and it has commentaries here or recommendations from well-known people like Carl Sagan, Fritjof Capra, and Vishwanandan Swami, a PhD physics of the Madhvacharya Sampradaya. This book has original Sanskrit texts translated into English, some pictures that are pretty cool for illustration purposes, and it goes into great detail of the cosmic creation and this particular universe, and how this universe was constructed, how it operates, how there are demi-gods, higher and lower beings throughout this creation, how there is a substratum of higher planetary systems. Earth happens to be in a middle planetary system, and how there are lower planetary systems. Beings, 400,000 humanoid beings that exist throughout this cosmic creation, or in this particular universe even. You've heard of ETs? Yeah, that's what we're referring to. Humans are just one of the species. Now, another book that I will recommend is Proof of Vedic Culture's Global Existence. This is a remarkable book, can be found on Amazon. Stephen Knapp is the author. And right there, Stephen Knapp. And this book just breaks it down as to histories of human historical references, different parts of the world, and how the Vedas have influenced, the Vedic culture influenced all societies, all cultures, as it is a, I want to say eternal. It is, the Vedic culture goes back millions of years. It was seeded onto this planet by creator gods and then has disseminated throughout different cultures. And that's all verified through this book. Another book that is about prophecies, the Vedic prophecies, A New Look into the Future, is remarkable and revelatory, as it speaks about the golden age which we are now entering into. We have been for the last 5,000 years in Kali Yuga. There are 4 great ages according to the Vedas: Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. These each are great long periods of time, and they get shorter as we come to Kali Yuga. However, Kali Yuga still lasts 400 some 20,000 years. We're only 5,000 years into it, and fortunately, in this Kali Yuga, a great benediction has occurred. The golden avatar has appeared 500 some years ago in West Bengal. You can look him up. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the golden avatar, Gauranga Chaitanya. This avatar is a combination of our Mother, Father, God, Radha, and Krishna combined in one being, who came to disseminate to all living entities the great love and compassion of the Mother for love of the Father. So, meaning that our Mother, Father, God are our very source and the source of creation. They exist within the hearts of all living entities, and the great return love of God, Goddess, is awakening in full-blown capacity in this age, known as the Golden Age, dawning within even this Kali Yuga. So, glory be, glory be. Now, another book that confirms all these supernatural, mysterious happenings is called Sri Brahma Samhita. It is another original Vedic text. It was lost, thought to be lost, but this portion of it, the 5th chapter, was discovered in ancient India, and it gives direct understanding from the perspective of the first created being in this universe called Brahma. Brahma was empowered by the Supreme Being to help assist in assembling the creation of this particular universe. And along with the assistance of many other demigods and so forth, things like sacred geometry and sound vibration, all these things are discussed. And in this book there is revelatory information describing the descriptions of the spiritual reality, just what it is like, and why we can aspire to be in that reality. So this is just an introduction to these things, and we're going to dive deeper into it in coming videos. Thank you for being with me, and let's explore with an open mind. Radhe Radhe.